Here it isn't. Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh
Whoa.
snap. Oh snap.
It says we've been live for a minute too, and that
Snap.
doesn't even make sense. What?
I don't get it. I
I
really
don't
don't
get
get
it. I don't get it.
it.
Or you know what I don't get?
What do you not get?
Came up with this.
Who came up with what?
This is stupid.
Yeah. This is like if you if you want an excellent way to ruin your body, do a 24-hour live stream. Let's see what
Well, okay,
happens.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see what
I'm gonna I'm
happens.
gonna admit to people that I have like scheduled in some time to pee, and I have a spot on mine that says supper.
Supper.
Yeah, from 6 to 7 it says supper.
Okay, okay.
It says we'll have
We'll
Sarah
break for
5 to
supper.
6, and then we'll break for supper. But I figured we'll vamp and we'll go back. Yeah, we'll play.
Right. You know, it'll go how it'll go.
Maybe we'll send pictures of ribs or something. We'll be like
Post a
ribs,
rib picture.
rib picture. I want my baby back, baby back.
I want my baby back, baby back.
Okay, we're gonna, ladies and gentlemen
Are we gonna?
of the Polypura,
Okay.
we're gonna try again.
We're gonna try again.
Okay, first off, funkiest ringtone ever. It's not a ringtone. It's
Oh
whatever
no,
service.
it's
Whatever
I
service
like the
it is.
ringtone. Whatever they got going
Oh
on.
God, you okay?
I want to sample it.
On a sample.
I heard it and I was like, I want to sample.
We are trying to get a hold of Anthem Republiq, out of Nairobi, Kenya. Guy that does A, amazing music. B, about to get really loud in our ears. Not bad.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Like it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Hey, how you
Anthem?
doing?
Is that you?
Hello, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm very fine. Who am I speaking to kindly?
Oh, absolutely. I'm Matt,
I'm Ross.
and
Oh, how are you doing, guys?
doing
We're
good,
doing
brother.
good.
How
Yeah.
are you? Oh, you said you were fine. Oh, like I'm. So we're doing 24 hours of shows today. We're like just gonna do one after another, and like
Yeah, we're gonna keep going all day.
we get done with you, we go to California, then we go to Australia, then we go to London.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. We
Yeah,
got.
we're all over the world today. We're talking to people
Yup.
for 24 hours straight. I'm
You're
gonna
our
be.
first stop.
Nice, nice one, nice one. I'm so excited about the day.
You're our
Oh,
blast off,
what time is
Yup.
it?
huh?
What time is it on your side?
Midnight.
Oh, I'm waking.
You're getting well. See, the trick was I could schedule 24 hours pretty easy because I had friends all over the world. You just got to work that time thing.
Uh-huh.
Because the funny part is, so you're just waking up, and then after this, I'm going to talk to my brother who's out in California, and so he's on the other
Uh-huh.
side. He's getting ready to go to bed. He's behind me. You're ahead of
Oh.
me. A lot of
Oh,
math. A lot of
oh.
math. So
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we do a show called just 10 questions. It's just simple. It's questions about being a human, you know?
Yeah. You told me.
The first one is easy. Where are you from? Where
Yeah, I'm from Kenya, Nairobi. Yeah, born and raised in a place called Mathare. It's an informal settlement, one of the second largest in Africa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, here's
Yeah.
the thing that I think is gonna the next question is the one I'm kind of really looking forward to, because I know that
Mhm.
my memories of being a child are gonna be different than your memories of being a child, I think, based on, I mean, we've seen some of your music videos for one thing. Um, what are your first memories growing up?
My first memories, I think, that comes right now when you talk about when I say maybe as a child.
Yeah.
I I remember I will remember gunshots, bullets, for breakfast, waking up uh, just waking up to find that everyone is running. There's some gunshots everywhere, and losing a lot of friends during that time. And again, also other dying for, extrajudicial killings.
Yeah, where nobody
What's
here we would
extrajudicial?
call them lynchings, where you outside of the law, where people decide, okay, am I correct?
Yeah, sure. Like once and feeling homeless and you are at home. So sad.
Always
Yeah, but
never safe, always sort of feeling the anxiety, always.
Right.
yeah, kinda. Yeah, but I thank God. I also remember like also it boosted my esteem, also to like prepared me to face the world, because that is what has been happening like most of the time. It is still now even most youths are candidate of extrajudicial killings still now, and for me, it is where I found my call, or rather my purpose, to like amplify the voices of my community that was being silenced by gun and all these injustices. I decided to reflect those issues using my craft.
Yeah, your art.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
in a same way. We're here trying our idea. The idea behind our studio is
Mm-hmm.
it's not a profit studio. It's the idea that if we could hear people.
We could lift up some voices
Mm-hmm.
that would really that would be
Oh,
more
sure.
valuable than money.
For real, for real. It's a really great thing. When Matt told me about it, I could not even think about anything else. I just fell in love with the idea. And
Oh.
you guys are really doing amazing work. Yeah?
Well, and the funny thing is though, then meanwhile here we're all like running around going, "Oh my God, Anthem, we got him. He's gonna talk to us. He's gonna talk to us."
We were so excited to talk to you. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
It's
sure, for real. I'm also excited. It is really a nice way, a great way to start the day, for real.
Right?
thank you, Anthem. That's so beautiful because we're starting
We're starting
our crazy day.
our crazy
And
day.
oh my God, to fill my heart first thing is the best.
Right?
So
Oh, great.
what so do you think of this as your work then? Kind of bringing the voices that you've always heard to bear with your
Mm-hmm.
music.
Yeah, sure. For real, it's a work day, I will say, because artists never rest. Every time is a learning time, so you're working. Even
Right?
right now, I'm also learning from you, and maybe things that I'm also going to share through my art. So it's a working day. But I'm also doing right now. I'm doing photojournalism.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I'm
beautiful.
learning too. Thank you. I'm learning just to enhance my art. So as I'll be telling these people about what is happening, I can also show them through those pictures
That's
or photos.
that's amazing. That you know what, to actively I had a moment in my life, and this was a while back, where I watched a YouTube thing about how you couldn't complain about it if you
Weren't
Mm-hmm.
in the
if you
arena.
weren't in the arena, if you weren't
Yeah.
doing something about
If you're
it.
not doing anything about it, you can't complain
And
about it.
men like you, men like us, we've decided, you know what? Okay,
We're gonna do something.
we'll have to do something then,
We
I
gotta
guess.
do something.
You're gonna do something, right? And I guess we gotta do something. We'll have to
No?
do, yeah,
For,
I guess we'll have to do
great.
something.
Do something. At least don't be part of the problem.
Right. Be active.
Yeah.
You know, like
Sure.
I
Mm-hmm.
always joke about the fact that the one thing everybody in the world agrees on when you read all the books and everything is every book says
Mm-hmm.
we're supposed to be good to each other.
Sure.
Everybody agrees. So, so what's the problem?
Right?
What's the
What's the issue?
what's the issue here? What's
the,
who got
the
dropped on their
problem is that,
head? Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, for real. But some people have two sides, you know. They are
Mm,
hot and they are cold at the same time.
right, right.
So, yeah, so that makes it like hard for even people like to even change the situation that is ahead of us, because some people are joining us during the day to make a change, then they go at night to like destroy, you know.
Both work,
They are
yeah, both
two-sided.
sides, both sides. Ah, God, yeah. People that want to have it
Yeah,
all. When I when I
yeah.
when I talk about our world, I talk about the idea that the only thing we measure like people as far as how successful we think they are is by how much they can take from the other people. That's just
Mm-hmm.
we can't keep doing. That's not
It's not
that,
the way it should be
that's
done.
not sustainable. That won't keep working. You know,
For real.
if if
For
if
sure, for sure.
if you charge people for education, you'll have people that can't get it. If you charge people for medicine, you'll have people that can't get it.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Are you
I'm
giving me
recording
hi-hats
things.
in my
I'm
ear,
recording
man?
things. I'm sorry. I had to I had to set up the recording stuff.
Do you,
You create that gap.
how do you play then? Do you make sure there's some time? Do you hang out with your boys, or do you know what I mean? Is there some time to? Is there downtime?
Yeah. We play. Actually, we usually have even there. There are sometimes I play a flute. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, a traditional one. We call it chivuti.
Woti.
Chuoti.
I
Okay.
like it.
Yes,
Okay.
chivuti. Yeah, so sometimes we gather with my fellow instrumentalists and we just jam, and that's how we play. We like make
Oh,
it together.
Isn't that the
You know,
best? There's an
that play.
energy when a bunch of musicians get together and it's a, you know what I mean? That
when you're playing
feeling.
around and the energy's just right.
Yeah, it activates even our creativity. It relaxes your mind. It's also
Right.
a form of healing, you know.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that I've got a buddy that's coming on later today, Iggy Garcia, and he's a shaman from Peru. And he does
Mhm.
this thing. He has this giant drum, and
Uh-huh.
he'll let us all get together, and you put your head right up against it. And then
Mhm.
he starts off by beating just kind of like a heartbeat so that it kind of
Uh-huh.
lulls you. I don't know how long I was down there, Anthem. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
Uh,
lost track of time.
I lost track. It was just the most amazing, like you could feel it going through you. I
uh-huh. Nice
Yeah,
one.
music is amazing. Music heals.
Music really does heal. It heals the soul.
Yeah, for real. It's a form of healing, especially to people who come from these traumatized communities, and people
Mm.
assume that everything is okay, you know?
Right.
Well,
Yeah, so, uh-huh.
Well, I would have never known your story had you not come on here. Like it's amazing that just to know that we can like shine some light on situations that are going on around the world and stuff like that.
that you just pick up a phone.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Say again?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear Ross?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the other person,
Yeah, Ross. Go ahead.
Yeah, can
Is
you
that
hear me
the
better?
now?
mic, I
Can you hear
think.
me now? Is it
Yeah, sure. Nice
okay?
one.
Okay, thank you. um, no, it's amazing that we can shine light on certain situations just by like speaking to each other and conversating and broadcasting these kinds of conversations. You know?
I,
Yeah,
I, I,
yeah, for real. But
right? It's
it,
amazing.
yeah, it's really a great way to like, you know, even talk to you, you know, like you see how we are united by the fact that we are all human and we share one or two things
Right.
in one way or the other.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and
go ahead. Sorry.
it's okay.
Um, I was writing a thing the other day, and what I said was that you know
Mm-hmm.
what it's a brave new world where with technology, we can finally all talk to each other and have like a real
Mhm.
a discourse. But that and it was probably a good idea the adults finally had a conversation. Like all the rest of us are working hard. Like all
I think
most of us in the world think about is how do we provide a better world for our children,
right.
our grandchildren.
People that come after us.
And meanwhile, people that are obsessed by power are doing that
Mhm.
instead. So we've had our heads
Yeah.
down thinking we could trust people. And it's time we
Mhm.
all stuck our heads up and said, wait a minute, somebody left the kids in charge.
Yeah.
that,
Sure.
that you can see it, I can see it. We all see
Uh-huh.
it. And yet somehow there are these people that seem to just take advantage.
Yeah, yeah, for real, and it's really a bad way because it goes back to them because when you don't have and I have, then I become the person you want, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
if at all that we cannot have a conversation on how we are going to share each and every one to like share among us, then you're going to get it the hard way, and someone is gonna be hurt.
Well, and eventually you end up, we're back to the French Revolution. We're locking up people for stealing bread, you know,
Yeah, can you
right?
imagine? Yeah,
The hungry
for
have to
real.
eat. How can it be a crime to steal a
How
loaf
can
of
it be a
bread?
crime to steal a loaf of bread when there is no bread?
Yeah,
Like,
as
or
they say, a hungry stomach is an angry devil.
Mm,
Because an empty stomach knows no peace.
right.
nah, that's very true. Cause like when your
Yeah,
stomach is empty, you literally can't think about anything but I need food.
There's no
Like
thought.
there's no thought.
yeah,
There's just I need food, and I need to find a way to get
yeah.
it.
You not even think about education. You won't think about whatever. You just think, a stomach is something that I don't know.
It's
God
well,
created
survival
it there.
first. That in the
Yeah,
end,
for real.
you to
Mm-hmm.
live. That,
For real.
so how do you find your center? How do you pray or how do you meditate? Or it's not necessarily a religious question. It's more how do you find your peace in the world as far as your place and find a grounded moment or to pray?
Uh, it's more of meditation and reflecting. Just reflecting to. Um, a wise man once said that how can you know where you're going if you don't know where you're coming from? And
Mm,
yeah, so when I take time to just reflect, meditate and reflect where I've come from, it makes me appreciate where I've come from, the challenges and how I've overcome them. And it also, then again, I look at where I am and where I wanna be, and it helped me even appreciate even people that have been there for me when things were worse, and the small wins, I will say, that I get. But again, it's also more of imagination when I'm meditating. But I
mm,
also believe in my creator, the greater person in me, the greater being in me that has always been there for me when I feel like it is the end. It is the end, and that spirit in me that keeps on supporting me when I'm down. Sometimes I talk to myself and I'm like, yo, and then you gotta
mm.
wake up. And
I
sometimes it sounds crazy, but I appreciate it so much because it helps me to move forward. Sometimes you're like, we are praying, and um, I grew up in a Christianity foundation,
Uh-huh.
where yeah, people are praying, and we believe in God and all this. Um, but again, you sometimes pray and you're like, does God really hear me, or are you there, God? There are those
yeah.
questions that you ask yourself, and you sometimes feel like giving up. But the moment I started talking to let me say now my God, like one on one, how, hey God, how are you doing? How was your day? Uh, this is how I'm feeling, and this, I feel like more connected now, more of meditation.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We talk to a lot. So these are the questions we ask everybody. And
Ah,
it's always interesting that I think so over and over again. I find that we all are trying to there's a connection. There's
uh-huh.
a thing we're trying to describe. We all use different words,
Right.
but in
Mm-hmm.
the that it all, I think we're all trying to describe this similar feeling of, you know what, I'm part of the universe is part of me, you know what, okay, whatever name you call it, cool, I can get on board today, and that's fine, but it feels like we're all talking about the same thing.
It's funny hearing you describe prayer because it sounds very similar to me to the way that I think about prayer, which is that it's always been something to pull from when I don't have anything else. When I don't have when my thoughts fail me, when my brain fails me, when I have nothing else to figure out, there's nothing else to think about, I turn to prayer.
That bit inside that pick you
Yeah.
back up. Yeah.
It'll pick you back up and get you going again, you know?
I,
Get you centered.
Uh-huh.
I've got a voice in the
Hey,
back of my head that laughs at me, so occasionally like, no, when I'm like I'm at my, it sounds silly, but like I'll be at
Okay.
my lowest,
Yeah.
and like
uh-huh.
it was a really bad anxiety attack when I finally realized this, and that, like, I'd been talking about anxiety attacks earlier in like the week or something,
Right.
and I realized this was the one that I described that I'd never had. It was like the next level up or something. But there was this voice
Uh-huh.
in the back of my head as this is all going. I'm having this moment, but there's a voice in the back of my head going, "Yeah, this is that one that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Relax.
Mhm.
We'll get through this. It'll be okay. You're gonna have to like hold on for a minute, but yeah, it's all
You
right."
gotta bear with me here. Just yeah. Hold on.
That extra voice, that one that isn't you. It's you, but it's
No,
yeah.
it's like you get some sort of like knowledge from outside of yourself. It's like a
Poof.
yeah, it's like poof, epiphany. Just oh, I don't need to I don't need to be so stressed out right now. I don't need to be so worried about it right now.
Right.
Like, okay,
Uh,
I guess.
Oh.
yeah, so really, and there is this, I think it is a quote in the Bible. I think it says, um, "Give me is it the sovereignty to 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 accept things that I can, or and the courage to change things." Or is it vice versa? Have you ever
But
heard of that quote?
I want to
the
say it's give me the courage.
the give me the courage to change what I can, and then I know the one you
I
mean.
know the phrase. I know the phrase you're
We
talking about.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. We all know it, and
Yeah.
we are all getting it wrong.
Our Sunday school teachers would be mad, but you know.
Nice. I think that is so powerful because sometimes we confuse challenges and stress.
Mm,
When like yes, I feel like calling things challenges more, because when people confuse them, when they call them problems, then that's when stress occurs. But when it becomes a challenge, you accept. There are challenges that you accept when they go in a certain
Mm,
way. At least if you've done your best.
mm.
But if you don't accept that, then it becomes a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if
The-
you cannot swallow metal, and you're so worried about it. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't swallow this. It becomes a stress. Have you tried to like grind it?
It's so true. We joke, Ross and I joke about the fact that overthinking, like,
isn't thinking.
isn't thinking, that
It's not,
you can sit there and grind on it and
man.
grind on it and grind on it, but until you take a minute and back up, you're trying to chew metal. You're right.
Right, right, right.
What do you love?
uh, I love people. I, yeah, I love people. I like spending time with people. I love nature as well.
You're my guy all day
Yeah,
long. Yeah,
Yeah, people
absolutely.
in nature,
Yep.
pretty dope.
yeah, yeah. It's also a way of healing, and restoring back. Most of the time, artists are just giving out, giving out. But again, how do you restore back the energy? Yeah.
That's powerful
That
knowledge.
is really
Knowing that
powerful.
you have
Yeah,
to recharge, like
you have to
knowing that you have to pause.
take some in as well as give out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotta find the balance, because
Yeah.
otherwise you'll get like constantly
Mm-hmm.
making content and constantly being creative has to be balanced with some
Mm-hmm.
people around you, because otherwise you're gonna be in a very weird headspace. Like when I'm making too much music and I'm focused too much on the music,
He
sometimes
gets
I get in a really
he
really
gets
weird
pissy. He
headspace.
gets to be kind of a jerk. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
He can be a
sometimes.
bit of an asshole. Bit of an asshole. Yeah, just
From hey, I'm not always,
them damn artists.
hey, hey.
So,
That's one of the
so
things we
they,
love to do here is so one of the things we do is we kind of funny, we're finally going to air, we've got a music special today too, and it'll be the first time we've
uh-huh,
really put much of it out,
Yeah.
but we've
uh-huh,
always had guys in here, either a Ross making beats or us playing beats. We're working with a guy out of the Netherlands on some beats named Yeezy, and we'll
uh-huh.
just in here playing the playing with,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's fun. It's so much like
Ah, nice
literally just
one. Nice one. Drop me one day, one someday. Maybe I write something. Maybe we can
There you go.
collaborate on this.
see,
Ah.
listen, you're speaking my language, brother. You're speaking my language. I love making music. I love yeah, we definitely need to tap in. We definitely need to
Yeah,
collaborate on something.
So we
a nice one. Nice one.
so
It's
we
also
love
a way
we
of
all love
connecting.
music, I think. I think
I
we might
think
all
we
love
all
music.
love
I think we
music.
might
I
love
think
music.
yeah.
That's the food for the soul.
Well, I think listen to us. We all get giggly like schoolgirls when we start talking about music.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Pure joy. You can giggle, you can laugh, you can have fun. It's
Mm,
it's all it's all
Uh-huh.
accessible through music, I believe.
the hard and the
Yeah.
good, the
Yeah,
both sides of it.
both sides of it.
Well, we talk about
Uh-huh.
a lot of times the idea that our biggest mission is to like tell people
Mm-hmm.
stories. And
Uh-huh.
I think that when I work with artists, whether it be music or, some of the other like painting or whatever kind of artist, they already
Mm-hmm.
bring me that. They show me their story. They're already trying to tell it. Everybody,
Sure.
everybody
Correct.
else, I got to ask like a bunch of questions.
And they're gonna give them their personal problems more.
Right. You get all the bad stuff. You don't get none of the fun stuff. You ever talk to somebody and you're just like, why is this conversation so like dry? It's just this is so the opposite of that. This feels like a genuine conversation with substance.
This is the beautiful thing.
This is
What I love is
yeah.
there's this amazing thing that we've found, and
Uh-huh.
I love that somehow, and maybe the pandemic kind of taught us this, or at least those of us over here, was we had to get very used to
Mm-hmm.
the idea that maybe you could really connect to people even if you weren't like
Physically
in a
there.
room with them.
Yeah.
That I think as a
Mm-hmm.
world we've all embraced more of this connection
Right.
kind of because of that situation.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's like a blossom. It's like, look,
Yeah.
we can touch the world. And
Uh-huh.
it delights me. I'll be honest, I came into today like it was Christmas. I couldn't sleep last night.
He couldn't, yeah.
I tried to sleep during the day today, knowing I was gonna, I'm gonna have to be up
Dude, I tried to sleep during the day. It didn't work out how it should have.
for
Put it that way.
I fear to ask, but what do you fear?
My fears. My fears. I think I'm afraid of them. Maybe of something that I don't see.
That
Yeah. Yeah.
so the idea of never quite knowing what's coming next, what's behind me. Yeah.
Um, like more of something like you know, how would I describe it? Um, I fear fake people.
Mm.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, fake
Yeah.
people, because you don't know what they might do next. And you put them. For me, I love people, as I told you, and I
Right.
sometimes put people so close to me, even bring them to my safe space. But they have different agendas. You're like, how do I even trust you? But I don't have trust issues. I'm gonna trust you anyway. But I usually really pray to get that revelation of knowing the kind of people I'm living with.
Mm.
It's I love dangerous people more than even people who try to befriend. To
Because
befriend me,
they're
because
honest.
Because they're honest. Yeah.
yeah, at least I know you are dangerous and I know
Right.
who I'm dealing with.
Right.
I know
At
I'm
least
dealing
I
with
know
the.
to watch you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the person that
Yeah,
tells
at
you
least
nice things that does stuff behind your back that you don't know what to believe. At least
Yeah.
the person that's coming for you is telling you that.
Yeah.
yeah, at least like these are an asshole I'm dealing with and I know how I'm
And if I know I'm dealing with an asshole, I know he might shit on me. I mean, it's just kind of the way it works. That's the way assholes are.
You know, there's some things that are correlated with each other, you know?
yeah, I might carry a lot of tissue papers.
Right. Oh. So what do you think you know, Anthem? What can you hold on to as something you think you know?
At least I know who I am, and that is something great.
That's
I know who I
powerful.
am, I know where I am, and I know where I want to be, and I know where I come from.
That's
Um,
powerful.
Yeah, that is.
Stand on
yeah,
solid
that
ground. That you know where
yeah,
you are.
yeah, I know where I am. So I won't complain much when I see some things happening because I know that the ground is honest with me. I
I
know that the place.
go ahead.
Yeah, at least I know the place. I know that it is honest with me. I know the challenges, and I know my capabilities. I know what I don't have and what I have. So at least that makes it easier for me. There are some people who know that they have a problem, but they don't know what that problem is. They have a challenges. They don't know what kind of challenges they are, but they are challenged. So
Mm.
for me, I thank God. I know at least I know who I am. I know what is happening around me, and my contribution to that may be negative contribution or the positive, but I'm working on myself on a daily basis to be the best person I can ever be.
I-
Right.
the
That's
only
all you can
the
do.
only person you can compare yourself to is the man you were yesterday.
Right.
That there's
Uh-huh.
no point in dick measuring out there, fellas. There's no point in trying to figure out if you're better than the guy next to you. Are you better than you were
For it.
yesterday? You know? Don't all,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Everybody gets in line and goes, "Oh, mine's bigger, yours is smaller. I've got it worse, you've got it worse."
Right.
Everybody's measuring everything, you know?
Right.
And it's like the
Yeah.
only ruler that does you any good is the one in the mirror. The one that, whether or not you're honest with you.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. What do you wish you knew?
Um, I wish to know uh, when is this all going to end? Like, when are people going to stop, hurting each other? You know, when are we going to connect and um share whatever we have with each and everyone? Like when is everyone going to matter?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
No, I'm of the belief that there's no point in having without giving. That it's a circle, and if you break it, it's wasted. There's no joy in just having. You'll chase
Uh-huh.
having forever. But the joy is in So like tomorrow we'll be stuck down here, but we're gonna do a bunch of food and some people are gonna stop by and stuff. It's a holiday here in the United States. And
Mm-hmm.
I love feeding people. I love hearing people. I love helping and sometimes it's the tiniest thing, just seeing, having somebody going through something and going, I see you. I see you struggling, and I know that that's
Mm-hmm.
hard. It doesn't even
Yeah.
need to be. Sometimes it's just feeling like somebody sees you.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes, especially to that point when I believe that no one is poor. I mean, everyone has something to offer, but sometimes people make you think that whatever you have doesn't matter. They like, especially right now that we have to deal with the basic needs. And
Mm,
when some people don't afford those basic needs, they think that they don't matter.
Mm.
But for me, when I started, realizing who I am, and it makes me and it made me understand what I have, knowing
mm,
who I am, like what I have and how I can use that to be of benefit to myself and to other people that are around me. And to even you people, at least I'm sharing my stories with you. Even if I don't have anything else, at least I
yeah.
have these stories.
Right.
I've spent days lately texting everybody. So doing this project is changing me. Talking to everybody is making me feel like in a good way. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a very beautiful process, and
Uh-huh.
that as we go, it literally is easier and easier to go. No, really, we should just. Why are we not connected?
Mm.
Uh-huh.
As I talk to each person, I feel a little more. I think the way we change the world is that over and over
Mm-hmm.
again, Anthem, you and I, now that we're
Uh-huh.
friends, we look behind us and we go, "Have you met my friends?" And you just keep, as
Mm-hmm.
all over the world, everybody you meet, just go, "Have you met my friends?"
Right.
Until
Mm-hmm.
7.5 billion later, I got it covered.
uh,
it, it sounds so silly and so simple, but to some extent,
uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I think it's true. In seeing each other, we
Mm-hmm.
see ourselves, and then we value each. I don't know.
There was something you said that made me think
Yeah.
about gratefulness
Mm,
and how important it is to be. You said something about people will convince you that you're poor or
Mm-hmm.
something to that effect. But it made me think about how important it is to be actually grateful for what you have, whatever it is.
mm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, I guarantee you there's somebody that probably has less.
There's I
You could keep trying to fight over who has less and who has more and who has it harder and stuff like that, but you have to be grateful for the fact that you're breathing. You have to be grateful for the fact that you're
mm.
experiencing life, that you can
Mm-hmm.
you can see. We can go around eating fruit off of trees.
Oh yeah, that's that. You're
I'm stealing.
stealing
I'm
my
stealing from
line.
him. I'm stealing from him.
On
But we can go around like eating fruit off of trees. That's
right.
amazing.
It's my favorite meditation anthem. That my one at night when I have apples. I'm out of apples currently, but anyways, that I sit down with a piece of fruit,
Right.
no matter how bad the
Uh-huh.
day is, and you go, you know what? No matter how bad the day was, you live in a
Mm-hmm.
world where there's tasty treats to just pick up off the ground and out of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a suck. There's struggle. The one thing guaranteed is suffering and struggle, or that I think we exactly. But do we taste the fruit? Because I try to. That's what I meditate on all the time is gratitude. The trying to figure out how to, because all I am is grateful. Currently, I'm just amazed by the fact that anybody wants to talk to me. Yeah, I'm human. I
Yeah.
but do you know what I mean?
Well, when you go around and you
Yeah.
start you when you have an idea, it's hard to believe in that idea because that idea has been contained in your head. And then once you go out into the world, that's when you really get tested because you have to be able to convey this idea. You have to be able to express this idea in a
Mm,
way that people will understand. And then you have to give that person space to either accept your idea or move on. You know, it's a hard thing to
Mhm.
do because you're putting so much of yourself out there.
Mm,
You know, like you're
yeah.
you're giving so much energy to the universe and hoping that it gives you some of that energy back.
Yeah. Overcoming that
Yeah.
feeling like, oh God, are they going to judge me? So that you can even, I
It
mean,
feels that way doing music, man. Dude, I put out songs that I put time into, effort. I'm not just putting out stuff that I took 2 seconds on. Like,
eh,
Yeah.
we're
And
working at
also
this.
like taking control of yourself again, because you cannot control what other people will say. You can
mm,
only control what you can say, and just allowing them to be whatever they can be, and just you being yourself. It's sometimes a matter of either influencing or being influenced. So I think when
Mm.
you know who you are, when you like, it's not like an end process of like, I now know who I am and now I'm going. It's like it's growth. You grow on
mm,
a daily basis. You get to know, to appreciate yourself and move on a daily basis like that. And it makes you understand that everyone has an opinion about you, about everyone, about God, and so who are you not to get, even the negative opinions and whatever. And again, the point of like seeing yourself in other people. For me, I'm a father. I have two daughters. And when I look at the when I look at them, I see myself in them. And as a father, I have to do whatever I'm supposed to do to make sure that they get something, or to make sure that the end meets,
yeah.
even when too far from each other.
Right? But it's true. It changes our, so I'm a little older than you guys are. I've got a 9-year-old grandson that lives with me. And
Oh, sure, you're our mentor now.
that, oh my God, we went to the park today. It's meaning of life.
Uh-huh.
It's the part that you said it so perfectly. I honestly think what the majority of the planet's doing right now is, like you,
Mhm.
like me, like maybe someday Ross, if he can talk a lady into it, that raising, that what we want is a better world for the
Mhm.
next. And as much as some people can become obsessed over, no, I want a better world for me right now, I want to plant seeds for trees that are, it's shade that I'm never going to know. And that's okay. I don't,
Mhm.
I want, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That in my head, my work isn't about what I need anymore. It's more about how can I, as opposed to the world changing me, how can we change the world?
Uh-huh. Nice one. Nice one.
So why do you feel
Whoa.
like you're here in the world, brother? Or here today? You're here because I called you.
I'm here to connect with great people like you.
Oh,
um,
uh,
we're making music, right?
yes.
We're
we
gonna,
got it. We got
Yeah,
to, dude. We got to send files back
yeah,
and
yeah,
forth to each
yeah,
other.
sure.
we got
We
music to
got
be
to.
made.
Yeah, we got.
There's
Yeah,
music coming out.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. There's a song I know that you would be perfect on. There's a song I definitely want you
Uh-huh.
on. Yeah. I got something planned for you.
I'm gonna get you guys throwing music back and forth across the Atlantic like it's, a
Like
football field or something, Just like, rah, just throw a frisbee.
uh,
Carry-
Very nice one. You guys seems to be enjoying yourselves where you are.
I,
You have so much energy.
I
absolutely.
think I think we deserve to enjoy ourselves because we've been doing this for a really long time.
It's, you know what? How can I express how much fun I'm having?
I'm having a lot of fun right
I
now.
didn't, I didn't, that wasn't my plan. I was planning how to start this nonprofit and do this work and yada, yada, whatever, right? Do that
Mhm.
thing. And
Uh-huh.
I just, my heart is touched.
This interview showed me that I can do the rest
Uh,
of this. I can do the rest of this
uh,
marathon because speaking to people gives me so much energy. Like this conversation is giving me so much energy. I can go forever. Like I feel it. I feel it. I can go. I can go for a minute now. Like
Anthem's our battery man. Show up and he gave us the
yeah,
charge. It
gave
was
us
what
the
we
juice,
needed.
man.
Brought the juice.
Hey, the energy is so flowing to me. And I'm still in bed, and I'm so energetic. The energy is flowing so well. Yeah.
Started off the day pretty good, huh?
Oh, brother.
Uh,
We're,
it starts like midday now on my side as well. Yeah.
what would you
And
where is the best place for people to go find you, brother? Where online can we find you at?
I'm on Facebook as Anthem Republiq, Instagram, Anthem Republiq, everywhere. I mean, in all social media, I'm Anthem Republiq. Republic with a Q.
With a
It's
Q.
People's Republic. Yeah, with a Q, not C.
Gotta get fancy, don't you?
Yeah. Just added you on Instagram, brother.
So Ross just added you, and you know what, brother? Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you for starting this off so beautifully, so meaningfully.
Ah,
23 hours to go, and I can't wait. And we'll be in touch. Okay.
yeah, sure. Sure. You can also follow, I'm also the co-founder of Sana Center.
Say it again.
I'm also the co-founder of Sana Center. Yeah. Sana Center is a Sana means arts. So it's an art center. I'm a co-founder there. It's a safe and organizing space for creatives where
Oh,
we champion
wow.
peace, where we champion peace and dignity for development through soft power, that is arts.
And how's it's
Along,
AX
yeah,
AX? Send me more information.
Yeah.
sure, I will. So with my alongside Nico Migra, but there's a guy that you also need to host. And if you need to connect with more artists, please holla at your boy.
Absolutely.
We definitely will.
could,
We definitely
oh, brother.
will.
My brother from another mother across the pond. Oh my God. I love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. And
Yeah, my co-founder is an Afro Luoraga artist.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it uses Luo and some Braga. You know, Luo is a ethnic tribe in Kenya.
Yeah. That would
Yeah, it used that he has a very new style. It's called Afro Luoraga. Hey.
Afro new raga. A little raga, yeah. No,
Yeah.
we
He goes by the name Mr. Deal.
we'll talk to her next.
Yeah, to him.
Oh, him. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Bad connection. I can't wait, brother. I want us to work on getting our musicians and your musicians
Connected.
and you and
We
connected.
gotta
and
connect that up.
our motto: make noise,
Mhm.
Be heard.
be heard.
There you go.
Let's make some
Yeah.
noise.
Nice one. We can even make an anthem, like you can.